I can keep some of these other things without too much pain. Let's just go 32 heat with Chiron bow. Let's try that. Fun doesn't make Twitch cheddar. Yeah. This establishment was built on hard work. I would disagree with that. I would argue that at least 90% of Twitch streamers do not do hard work. I would say that for the most part, they do very little work at all. Terrible mods. Random question. What roguelike would I recommend moving on to next? Skull or Rogue Legacy? I may be ready for a break from Hades soon, and I recently put a decent amount of time into Slay the Spire. Oh, I love Slay the Spire. I would definitely do Skull over Rogue Legacy. The more I play Rogue Legacy, the more I'm like, it feels too similar to the first one, in my opinion. And it's way earlier in its development cycle. Yeah, Enter the Gungeon is great. Actually, we played some Noita the other day with Twitch chat integration. We might actually do some more of that because that was truly a good time. Like, I mean, what I mean is we'll do more of that, like maybe even today. But like, and there's a mod I want to grab. There's a mod that there's a lot more crazy things that people can do. Yeah, exactly. You get to contribute to my suffering. Whew. May I interest you in a beverage? Yeah, I eke out. I wanna check out some of those. Athena's Aid. I didn't once get Athena's Aid in those 40 heat runs. What's the deal? It's that rebound aspect, right? Totally. It feels so good to have a ranged attack that does so much damage after playing with the shield that just felt like I was tethered, you know, tethered to enemies. It feels nice. I'll admit. Oh, a natural Aphrodite, baby. I think honestly, the thing that crushes my spirit more than anything else is heightened security. Stepping on a pressure plate and losing a quarter of my health is very triggering for me personally. For the liquid lovelies to come back. I'm sorry. I think I missed what was going on earlier. Come on. Give me the attack. Yes. Okay. Was there something else? There's a shop. Exactly, eke out. It's demoralizing. But like I feel like by the end of that stream I was just starting to understand what Noita was about, kind of. And I don't know. I was starting to dig it more and more. We'll go here. Hopefully grab a special damage bonus. Darkness. Yeah, Nova. Imagine. Oh. Woo. Do we take the hammer now, or do we hope for Heartbreak or the duo Heartrend? Yeah, exactly. What is Noita about? So Noita is a rogue-like. So no progression. You're like a witch, and you're running around. So it's like Terraria, but with random elements. And Twitch chat every few seconds, every 40 seconds or whatever, gets to choose a random event that happens. It's pretty great. Joel, good morning, sir. Yeah, let's go Afro. We'll get a hammer. We'll get a hammer later. Yeah, I've never played Baba as You. I've heard really good things about it though. What a jerk. What a little jerk. I'll roll once for it. Not what I need right now. Oh, hey. Hey. No, thank you. Come on, baby. Yes. Anyone who says that is streamer luck, I rolled twice for that. All right, so don't even. Baba's You made me feel dumb. Yeah, some of those puzzle games, I definitely am like, I'm glad I never took an IQ test when I was a lad, because it may have been embarrassing for me. You know, as one feels sometimes. Anyone else feel that way sometimes? No? Just me? Dang. Oof. Fine, we'll fish. Fine. If you're gonna twist my arm like that. Nice. It's like learning very simplified programming language. I played a game like that. It was like a browser game where these like packages were going down conveyor belts, and you were supposed to like you would have the packages go through various different tags to sort the packages in various different ways. My brother said that my brother recommended it to me, and he's a programmer, and he said like it's recommended by programmers if you want to like work on just like logic, like figuring out or upping your logic ability or something for programming. And I thought that was interesting, and I tried it, and I got fairly far. There were lots of different levels to it.
I mean, so like, do you want more mud water?
I would love more mud water.
Like
that was
we're
delicious.
doing like an advertisement for them. We're not. If we can ever get really giant mud water, we'd like you to sponsor us. Not that anyone from mud water is listening. You have to drink the sludge at the bottom. That's a really good part for you. Full of mushrooms and stuff. It's full of antioxidants. Apparently, drink it. It's good for you.
It's like chewy.
Doesn't matter.
I feel like you will A+ an EQ test. Jaden Pro. It's been so long. Like the aspect has changed so much since I used it. I have played Papers, Please. Yeah, a bit like that, I guess. Concentrated volley. Oh, concentrated volley is so good. I love it so much. I'm actually gonna forego that because I can buy both. This is gonna be a very very dominant run. If you haven't figured that out yet, this is gonna be kind of dominant. They must be with a name like Mudwater. They're going places. Well, they're trying to appeal to like the hippies. As one does appeal to the hippies. You know how they appeal to the hippies with their Mudwater and their earth. Tree branch granola. Everything's just got to be natural from the earth. Famous last words, Ginger Prince. Maybe. But we have Artemis attack. We have Heartrend in Tartarus. Or, yeah, is it Heartrend? Yeah, we have Heartrend in Tartarus. We have a Chaos Boon that is buffing our special by 53%. And we got Concentrated Volley. Did I mention that already? And we have Athena's Aid. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else you would want to have a dominant run. Cowpiss, the all-new milk brand. They're talking about the branding of Mudwater and whether or not that's really a good idea.
Oh no, they're actually geniusly branded. I was watching all their stuff. Their target audience is not me. Their target audience are like guys who are into like keto.
Oh,
like
it's keto friendly.
Like the all fat and into. Whoa, you just got a bunch of tier
Whoa,
subs. Ooh.
Trooper Bari, 5 tier 1 subs, dude.
Wow.
Thank you.
Or lady.
I said dude. Dude goes both ways.
Oh yeah, we've talked about that. Dude could be either way.
Although
that's nice.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Although,
but thank you so much. Wow.
That is nice.
Pog indeed.
Cool.
Yeah. Shush. Do we go Athena here? I guess it is 32 heat. I forgot that it was 32 heat, actually.
Well, pick the present. Fateful twist.
Okay.
Everyone loves a present.
Everyone loves a present. Hey, we got Cyclops Jerky. Look at that.
Trooper Bari says, my pleasure. A little something to brighten your morning before I go to bed.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Where are you from, if you don't mind sharing that you're going to bed right now? Obviously not from my part of the world.
Well, I appreciate that, Trooper Bari. That's very kind of you, and it did brighten our morning. It brightened our morning. Where are you in the world? Hong Kong.
Ooh, Hong Kong. You've been there.
I've been to Hong Kong.
How many times have you been to Hong Kong?
Oh, many times.
Just many.
I lived in Macau for about, how long?
Quite a few years.
5, 6 years, 7 years. My
Most
parents
of your
lived longer.
Childhood was in Taiwan, though.
Yeah, most of my childhood was in Taiwan.
And now we live in Minnesota, USA. Yay!
Yeah, so cool.
We
Coolest
want to
ever.
retire. We were talking about where we want to retire the other day. We're like, you were looking at Portugal, but then also high was Malaysia. That would be great, but oh my gosh, so hot. I don't know if I can handle Malaysia.
So hot. That's what, in my mind, that's what makes Portugal kind of stand out a little bit more.
Why? I would like
porridge. You know what I miss about Macau? I miss the Portuguese rolls. Anyone been to Macau know about these Portuguese rolls?
Not
they
actually
are so...
Asian food, colonist food.
Sure,
colonist food.
Why? It's European food. I mean, is it colonist if it's?
Because the Portuguese.
They didn't colonize.
Didn't they colonize Macau, or was it Taiwan?
It was a Portuguese colony, but it's different, right? Like I wouldn't say. Ooh, swift flourish, nice.
Colonialism is evil. I mean,
but like no.
Not everything about it, but. I'm actually from Seattle. We met in Seattle, Washington in college.
Okay, but okay. Here, Trooper Bari, you're from. Are you from Hong Kong? Is that like? Do you feel like the fact that Hong Kong has British influence and was a British colony, does that make it a worse place or a pretty nice place?
Well, it might be better now, but like culture just got bombarded.
Small town Minnesota technicians. It's a long and storied. It's a long and storied tale.
I can tell it because I don't care about video games. You play and I'll talk. We met in Seattle in college, and then I got seasonal affective disorder, which is wintertime sadness. And
well, we got married.
Yeah. Right after I graduated, and Seattle has almost no daylight. It's really dark, so I was like, we can move anywhere that's sunny in the winter. And JP had family in Minnesota, and so we're like, okay, Minnesota actually does have really sunny winters. It's very bright. So we moved to Minnesota. Yeah.
Yeah, better or worse. That's a good point, Trooper Bari. It's not like it's better or worse, but it's very different. But I wouldn't say that. Would you say that it's like the things that happened in African colonies did not happen in Macau and Hong Kong, right? Like it's different.
Well, a lot of those things happen, but maybe not to the same scale.
Yeah, no, totally.
I'm mass enslaving of their people.
Yeah. Right. I should be very careful because I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Should.
Oh, yeah, you should. Before you get canceled.
It's
okay.
It's hard.
Look at that. Maybe I hadn't pushed the button. I had not pushed the button. Dang it. I thought I'd push the button for Athena's call. but I had not.
I was the one telling you about that chart that was like looking at comparing colonialism with
Macau.
with chauvinism and enslavement, and pretty rough. Anyway, I am a super liberal right now. Okay, I feel like all the liberal parts of me have been set on fire.
Leave your mud water. Leave your mud water and go.
I'm gonna take my
give me your mud water and then go.
My lefty sentiments and take them back to my room and put myself on timeout.
You're in timeout.
Kids are playing Mario Kart 8.
Woo!
Or no, not Wii.
Switch.
I put the little card in. I figured it out myself.
Nice work.
Atticus was like, "Are you sure you should do this, Mom, or should we let Dad do it?" I replaced it with the card. I was like, "I think I can handle it."
We'll go brilliant repost. Why can't I get the dash? For heaven's sakes. I have spent a little bit of time in Malaysia. I went on a little mission trip. You know, basically very. We were in Kuala Lumpur for a little bit, and then we were in Kota Kinabalu, and then we went to this really remote village for a while too. My favorite roguelike, Mario Kart.
Is she not truly wonderful?
Like sweating while being cold. Can you get the Athena Artemis duo? That's that parting shot? No, that's Aphrodite Athena. You know what? I'm not remembering. We're gonna go palm porridge here. That's good.
Farewell, Your Majesty.
Wario's your favorite Smash character? Yeah, I mean, I feel like it'll be too similar to Minnesota. Just the inverse. We'll just be indoors all the time in the summer, and then never, you know. We'll be indoors all the time in the summer in the air conditioning, and just be waiting for winter to come where we can actually like live our life again. Although I don't mind being hot nearly as much as Becky does. Like I kind of grew up. I grew up with it. It's not my favorite, but it's by no means, you know, something that I couldn't handle just fine. But I think Becky would really struggle. Why am I drinking in the morning? I'm not. I'm drinking mud water. This is a morning beverage. Plus, if you want to learn a local language, it's not tonal, and you don't have to learn a whole new alphabet. You're right. There's no summer in Malaysia. What are you talking about? It's all one season. Yeah, that's true. I mean, to be fair, like I spent quite a bit of time. Do I want Drunken Dash? I don't think I do. I guess it's a way to get another status effect. Blur. One season and its sadness. Lived in Louisiana and the heat gets rough sometimes, especially because of humidity. But even Louisiana isn't as hot as Malaysia. Like I talk to people about heat. I mean, when you talk to people about heat in America, it's like it's a different scale, right? It's a different scale because I mean, like Louisiana is not. It's not even below the tropic, right? Like so, it's hot, but it's on a whole nother level, like a level that you wouldn't even believe. I feel, at least that was my experience. Even just going from like, there's something happens when you go below the tropic. So like the tropic is partway through Taiwan, and when you go from like the north or even the middle of Taiwan, where it's a little bit cooler, to the subtropic. Oh my gosh, these guys though. Okay, let's just like focus our attention on. This is why Athena's aid is so ridiculously powerful, because you can just do all this ridiculous damage and not worry about it. Rain, hot as balls, lukewarm, dead trees, and pretty cold rain. That's funny. My body in Hong Kong was like sweat to cool. Nothing happens, sweat more. Yeah, it's basically you're just damp at all times. You're just in the state of dampness. And it's rough. It is a bit rough.
Do I still need these?
Brilliant. Goodbye, brilliant repost. Goodbye, our chances at getting our chances at getting her legendary. Live in Australia, and this whole week it's 40 degrees Celsius every day. Good gracious. Heat is never the problem. Humidity is the problem. Heat is sometimes the problem. Heat is sometimes the problem. Even in a dry climate, you feel that heat. It is painful. But yes, for like day-to-day stuff, like I would say, yeah, I would definitely, it makes it much better.
I feel stronger.
Colder than 15 degrees. I know, you get a completely different frame of reference, right? Like everything just is different. Your standards completely change. It's like, I mean, it's like living in Minnesota. It's same idea, just in the opposite direction, right? Like we go to Chicago in the winter and we're like, oh, it's so nice. It's so nice and moderate here in Chicago. It's like Chicago's pretty chilly, right? It's not like, but it's like the duration and the intensity. That's what it's all about. That's what makes all the difference. Oh, I love the fact that he got hit by that giant purple arrow. It makes me happy. As the feller says, you love to see it. As the feller says. Another hammer. I think I will take another hammer. Why didn't they buy this? Talking about where Disney is located? Great for the skin. Yes, I hate dry skin. Dry skin is miserable. Itchy all the time. And the strange thing is, fungus. Like, you get skin fungus a lot worse in dry climates, I think. Now that I think about it, that may actually just not be true. I didn't get skin fungus. You know, this is the stream where you learn lots of things about JP, like that he has skin fungus sometimes. But like, I don't recall ever really getting skin fungus. That may have been more about just like my age and like that I'm more prone to it. I don't know, does anyone know whether that's true? Hey, yeah, merch. You know, it's perfect for warm weather. Yeah, if you're in a cold climate, you can get a mug for your hot beverages. If you're in a cool climate, you can get a t-shirt. Look at that. Would you look at that? Oh my gosh. It's like they're rotating. What is... It just ran out. It literally just ran out. I swear. Piercing volley. Yeah, piercing. Excuse me. I love this dominant run. It is dominant. I mean, like, I get what you're saying. Like, I've died. That's too bad. It's too bad that I've died. I will admit it. However, I would still argue that we have a dominant setup. Like, I'm just playing poorly. That's all. I'll make sure. No, duh. My timing is so off. Man, it's like I normally am able to dash through that attack. Whoa. Hangover afflicted foes more likely to take critical damage? Sure. Oh, man.
There. Lady Athena.
Not superstitious, but I believe in the jinx. Doesn't that mean that you're superstitious? Like, by definition? Like, the jinx has no research backing it up, as far as I'm aware. No research.
Thanatos. I have returned.
I have returned.
Let's see who's. You so-called champions could use a lesson in humility. Lesson 1.
Turns out they need a lesson in pain.
Let yourself open.
Good heavens.
I can't. Who dies next?
You know what I think is really not fair about this whole setup? This whole competition is that no one's attacking Thanatos. Am I right? Like, that's a pretty big disadvantage for us. No one's attacking Thanatos, right? Wow, we're actually getting rocked here. We're getting rocked. Can you kill some of these enemies, please? Can you kill some of them? I guess you're killing... You killed more than me! He killed more than me! We need Patroclus.
Go back. Life is short. Save some for me next time. On to my next one.
Oh no, we're not gonna get it. Is Becky talking about her upbringing in Washington, near Seattle, and how it's the most beautiful place in the world? Or is that someone else? Okay.
More coming.
Oh, these guys are bad news for me. Why can I not hit these guys? Nothing scares me more than these dudes. They scare me so much. Okay. Do we want... I think we want the free one. We don't have Death Defiance. It's true. We lost a lot of Death Defiances in Elysium. We did. We did lose a lot. Nope, Patty's gone. Patty is not helping us.
You have a lot of nerve, Hellspawn, but little else.
Let's go ahead and...
I shall protect you, cousin.
We're not dead? How? Okay, this is where auto aim really messes you up in this fight. Because you can't like lead. You can't lead the enemy.
Avenge you. Gods on high, attend me.
Gods.
Okay.
That'll do.
Hey, you got the merch. What do you think? Does it look all right? Awesome.
My keepsakes. Purge boons for coin.
I think we get rid of the splitting headache. None of that really does anything for me. I mean, it's such a small amount. I think I get rid of it. Six encounters. It's not nothing.
I'm almost out of here.
Oh man, Rich War. I mean, the thing about going to any sporting event though is that you are going to get just bogged down by traffic every time, no matter where you are. I feel right. Like that may not be true in some some cities might have low enough population, but like, but you're right. Yeah, it had a lot of traffic. Okay, I'm gonna roll here because what I want is a Death Defiance, please. Really? Really? That's how you're gonna play that. Okay, game. All right.
What lurks in this?
All right.
Fish. Just a gap.
That's just yeah. That's a fair point. It's kind of like just Seattle on a normal day.
Should check this way.
Seattle does have bad traffic, but I don't know. I guess I didn't find it to be all that terrible, and maybe it's because I'm used to other cities and their traffic is worse. I tell you what, the lasers I feel like have the potential to take me out so fast. It's very, very dangerous, the lasers. Uh-oh. Not good.
Can't quite get acclimated to this smell. A palm of power.
I think our damage is fine. Getting more on our Athena is great. Little nips of damage from those guys. Rough. What do you got for me? Not a whole lot there. Okay. Ah. Look at that, baby! What a room! What a room! I should have Antos. You're right. There's no excuse.
Feeling good.
No excuse at all. Give me a Death Defiance, please. Really, game? Really? Really, really, really.
Maybe this way.
Who needs companions? Who needs them? Listen, who needs them?
Not yet.
I feel like when I have to use my companions, you know, I'm using a crutch. I don't want to use too many crutches. I'm going to use some crutches.
I'll just tuck that away.
All right. The question is, do we hope for enough money to get a Death Defiance? I don't think so. I think we take our 300 health and we try to take Hades out. This is just EM3. So I think we're all right. Fingers crossed. I love that Becky is entertaining the chat.
You're looking very stately there, Father.
She's a real good team member.
Upon my name, I order all you wretches of the Underworld to attend me now.
Ah.
Darkness.
Darn.
Darkness.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh is right. Whoops. Darn. I'm just gonna ignore that dude because
The fury of Olympus.
How cordial of Olympus to appear. Darkness.
it's not great.
That does it. Enough of you.
What? Whoa! I don't know why I wasn't able to find that.
No, wait. Next time I shall.
I had Athena's aid on. I had Athena's aid on. I had just turned it on.
Ouch.
Did anyone else see that?
Again?
I had literally just activated.